for you. You stink so bad I smell your doom. We coming for you. We coming for you real soon. You tried to lay us down, turn around.
Welcome to another edition of Itsamovementtv. It is your host, CHIFFON111. I just want to take a moment and thank you guys. Thank you for your motivation. Thank you for your inspiration. You have inspired me to never stop what I'm doing, and I promise you I will not stop. I have taken the liberty to get our show from YouTube with Itsamovementtv. Then we went on to Cablevision, covering the entire northern Westchester, New York area, and that's about a 7.5 potential viewers. But I just can't be satisfied, guys. I just love showcasing indie artists like myself, CHIFFON111, JC Records. But I wanted a platform where I could help the struggling indie artists that feel that they got what it takes too, and I know they do because I've been watching you guys on the grind as we've been hustling for these years. But they don't have the money to market and promote themselves. Does that mean they should not succeed too? Nah, that's not how we do. At Itsamovementtv, we see you on your grind. We see you wanting to network with others. We see that you are not all just about you. You hitting those like buttons, you leaving those comments, and then we're doing the same. Those are the people I want to work with. So leave me a DM on IG, Itsamovementt111. Send me a link to your videos on YouTube. Let me check it out. It's not what you know in this world, it's who you know. And since I am the executive producer of the show, you have to go through me to get that on. And if you know me personally and I don't got your videos, you're dead wrong. Y'all know Itsamovementtv. We stand for unity. Together we stand. Divided we fall and don't excel at all. So people, let's make moves. Show love, show support to the indie artists on the rise. That's what we stand for. We salute you, we respect you, and we believe in you. God bless.
Pretty much the outline how it's gonna go. I brought the wrong book though. Damn. I hate when I do this shit.
NightOutHipHop.com.
Yeah. Holy smokes, I'm no joke out the bullpen. Bringing nothing but heat, leave you hanging like clothespins. He's a beast when he goes in, ice cold frozen. The first round draft pick, #1 chosen. Drop bombs, explosion, I'm self-promotion. And I keep shit moving like a flanker in motion. I'm the #1 spokesman, it's my devotion. That I'm dedicated to the rhyme, is my own notion. Brown water's the potion, it put hair on your chest. Or you can put one in the air and it'll put you to rest. Sweet dreams, I'm about to fade. I got my mind on my money and I'm dreaming about getting this all paid. Mr. Go-Getter, Mr. Assertive, Mr. Initiative, Mr. Results, man, I'm all about my business, kid. Damn, I mean, need I say more? I mean, what more can I say? You know the play. Back for the last time, this time I mean that. I did a lot of shows, but you ain't never seen that. I did a lot of battles, I ain't even have to win it. I hit them with the song, they ain't even try to spin it. I took a lot of pictures, what the fuck, I ain't in it. But when I hit the mic, I crash, yeah, I did it. I did a lot of promos, did a lot of interviews. Y'all getting hated on a lot, I've been accused. What else? Misunderstood and ridiculed. What else? Acting like I ain't never been to school. Shit, how soon they forget I stood the test of time. Rewind that shit, yeah. Best this, yeah. Best that, One this, one that, I kill tracks, hey. Videos with the city in the back and the sun rooftop and the diamond in the hat. Hey, videos with the city in the back and the sun rooftop and the diamond in the hat. I'm back, bitch. I'm back. I'm back, yeah. I'm back, bitch. I'm back. I'm back, yeah. Gon' do it then. Gon' do it then. Do it then. Gon' do it then. Gon' do it then. Do it then. Move with it. Move with it. Move with it. Gonna move with it. Gonna move with it. Move with it. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, bitch. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Now move with it like. Shit. I'm out of breath. Shit. Got a little bit more left. I got more drip than a little bit. I'm sunshine with the punchlines. I take jabs at 5-0, throw uppercuts at the one time. I talk shit and back it up, but most times I stay in the cut. In other words, I'm posted up away from y'all. Y'all know what's up. Hater proof, I get away from you. I can't stand your ass and you know it's true. We can step outside, make it do what it do. He don't wanna want no smoke, he ain't got a clue. It's Nitro with the nice flow. They still acting like they don't know. It's Nitro with the nice flow. But they acting like they don't know. Do it then, gon' do it then. Do it then, gonna do it then. Gon' do it then, do it then. Gonna move with it, move with it. Gonna move with it. Hold up, hold up.
Heavenly Father, creator of heaven and earth, all things seen and unseen. I pray that you bestow upon me knowledge and wisdom and the strength to withstand any trials I may face in the future. Let's go. Once I heard you get lessons like a teacher. That shit turned out better than sermons from some preachers. Yeah, and I'm just steady learning, trying to keep up. And it ain't no bullshit, others be on that pulpit. Y'all need to speak up, we can't hear you from the back. Now over the sound of Mac rounds, angels say keep your cool, devil screaming don't back down. Try not to admire the money coming from sacks pounds, but this job's not hiring. Too focused on your background. What is a G to do but do them before they do me? Didn't like clips until they shot me. Now fuck it, let's make a movie. I'm trying to stay in the knowledge, dying to know where the truth leads. Page turn from my Bible as I extinguish the doobie. They trying to relinquish who we, about to make them look foolish. Gon' license for your G40, but don't tell them about your Uzi. Don't tell them about the motor we got that's driving us just like a coupe. Let them see the tide, screech first a crash, then a fire. They'll be astonished when they find no one's inside. I'm the past and present, what that mean? I'm a double dose of hope, bitch. I'm your math magician. Add them up, practice division. Cut them, bruh, subtract your bitch and keep your head up. I know you fed up with this slacktivism, man. I swear if Pac was alive, he'd probably roll in his grave. And if that didn't make sense, neither should he bowl in A's. But I ain't no backpacking 5% or Black Panther, Hebrew Israelite, trying to bring you life. But the shit I write could put you on something. I ain't the one you approach to roach and then treat like a hoe to. Most of you guys don't have the eyes to realize what's approaching you is a goddamn menace. About to floss like them strings and shit, getting all in your grill like your goddamn business did. If you on some bullshit, then gee, I'm probably in the wind. Hit me when you doing something, I wouldn't mind pitching in. You niggas kill me with this, man, you gotta feel me. If it's real, it's gonna be felt by all the real that's in the building. Tell them they came for me, and if I'm who they came to see, then it's time I get paid to speak. I can't keep giving game for free. Like if you think global, you can glow global, nigga. Do it cause you want to, nigga. Fuck what they told you. Teacher said I'm destined to fail. The pastor said I'm destined for hell. These labels want your soul for records to sell. That's what I heard though. Ask me if I'm trying to kick knowledge, shit, nah. But I be kicking shit you need to learn though. If heads burning from this earner, then I gave you a perm, ho. Although it shouldn't be my concern, I save you a turn, bro. You gotta be heavy, cause this like hell with no inferno. So I'ma keep on getting into my casket on my urn clothes. Get your CD, skip your songs, and then I burn those. Try to keep it, I'm a strong on me, cause I earn those. Man, it's just my life, it get real to the bone, homie. So don't just tell me that I rhyme tight. Come on and put me on something. Put me on something, something. Put me on something, something. Put me on something. Put me on, my nigga. I'ma put you on something, something. Put you on something. Put you on something. Put you on.
What happens to a dream deferred?
I'm true to this, I ain't new to this.
Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or does it explode?
I got a vision, man, I got a plan. Hoping one day that I will be the man. Shit, if I fail, I'ma go again.
Rock Legion.
If I fail, I'ma go again. I got a vision, man, I got a plan. Hoping one day that I will be the man. Shit, if I fail, I'ma go again. If I fail, I'ma go again. I ain't no loser, I will maneuver any way that I can. If I fail, I'ma go again. I'm a super, yes I am a maneuver. I will not stop till I win. Let's go. If I fail, I'ma go again. Can't stop and I won't stop. Riding through speed bumps in the roadblock. Tryna get more money, getting more guap. Tryna get up in the game, but the door loud. Watch how I open it. I got that hot shit, that potent shit. Rock with it, run with it, roll with it. I'm tryna get what I'm supposed to get. Don't wanna live it when all of it. I am a rapper, methodologist. I am so real, I'm no fraudulent. I am Obama, no politics. I am a boss, choke on my jaw. I got no problems at all. I don't wanna work for the man. I just wanna work for my dog. I just wanna feed my fam. So every single beat, I'm a star. I'm a king like James, I'm a baller. In this rap game, I'm a god, I'm a aller. Can't listen to the naysay. Got a boogie with a sticky, no trade way. Gotta keep on spitting till my payday. I'ma do my dance, no name, yeah. I got a vision, man, I got a plan. Hoping one day that I will be the man. Shit, if I fail, I'ma go again.
Rock Legion.
If I fail, I'ma go again. I got a vision, man, I got a plan. Hoping one day that I will be the man. Shit, if I fail, I'ma go again. If I fail, I'ma go again. I ain't no loser, I will maneuver any way that I can. If I fail, I'ma go again.
We coming for you real soon. We coming for you. You stink so bad I smell your doom. We coming for you. We coming for you real soon. You tried to lay us down, turn around.
They say self-discipline is the magic power that makes you virtually unstoppable. Do you have the inner strength to say no when so many others say yes? See, self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you don't control what you think, it's virtually impossible to control what you do. So my question for you is, how often are you exercising your self-discipline muscle? I know you talk a good game, but when it's time to do what you say you're gonna do, are you getting it done? Are you strong enough to go hang out with your friends to 2 in the morning knowing you have to be up at 7 in the morning? Or do you hit the snooze button? Because if you hit that snooze button, that's essentially the lose button. And you've set yourself up to lose for that day. But on the other hand, if you rise and shine and you get on up and grind, you feel like you've won that day. You feel like you've conquered. Self-discipline is a key ingredient to success in every phase of our lives. Self-discipline is strength. So I need you to flex your self-discipline muscle. Because at the center of bringing any dream into fruition is a little thing we like to call self-discipline. But Fry, I really don't feel like doing it right now. You don't get it. You will never always be motivated to do the things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis. That's why you have to learn to be disciplined. The greatest leaders, the greatest minds, the greatest entertainers, the greatest athletes always have self-discipline without exception. So no excuses, because they're absolutely no different than you. And you will find that when you exercise your self-discipline muscle on a daily basis, you will go from below average to average, from average to good, from good to great, and from great to phenomenal. Yes, you, ordinary you want to lose that weight. You want to get that six-pack. You want to get that job promotion. You want to graduate, bachelor's, master's, PhD. All success starts with self-discipline. It starts with you. The great Lou Ho said, without self-discipline, success is impossible, period. But we're in the business of making the impossible possible. And that means you gotta do something when you don't feel like doing it, and that's the definition of having massive self-discipline. Self-discipline. The road may be hard, but the results are priceless. This is a great day to win.
Systems downloading. Backward. Proceed. I remember mama had to put me in that special class real fast back in pre-K. They was trying to figure out how I was building blocks like an architect at such a young age. They was like, youngin', you can be something, you can make it out this hood and be done paid. Yeah, you got the gift, I wanna see you like this in a magazine, rich on the front page. Mind like technology, like wine with more time gets more quality. Rhymes multiplied 3 times with more quantity, like I'm more clear to define, there's no stopping me. Still I'm the coolest, got the automatic updates, I got that new shit. Wi-Fi, my connect be too quick. Hit him on the iPhone and he send me 2 bricks like, huh? Look, I am in the zone all alone, so I cannot be cloned, not even possibly. Listen, we are not the same in the brain. I am strange and deranged, you can't copy me. I'm like technology. I advance like technology. I got that technology. I stay strapped with that technology like systems buffering. Systems downloading. Backward. Proceed. Look, I was in the mall looking for some gear to ball with. I end up getting me a white tee. Cause when you a boss, you don't really need the flaws, you just need to move with the right speed. You don't gotta be a genius to get this money, cause even Floyd can't read. Just gotta tap in your brain and make it happen. See what technology, your dreams will achieve. Mind on some whole other shit. I'm like Optimus Prime, there's no touching this rewind. Like multiple times, they still wondering how I'm lyrically so inclined. You can't fuck with him. I got a couple robots at the dope spot, making sure the door locked. Gotta give him no guap, I just give him that technology. It won't stop like I am in the zone all alone, so I cannot be cloned, not even possibly. Listen, we are not the same in the brain. I am strange and deranged, you can't copy me. I'm like technology. I advance like technology. Yeah, I got that technology. I stay strapped with that technology. Like, this man's mad, man. Yeah! God damn!
We coming for you, we coming for you real soon. We coming for you, you sting so bad I smell your doom. We coming for you, we coming for you real soon. You tried to lay us down, turn around, look, there's no You know, I'm tired of all these haters. I'm working to pay bills. Yo, I just need to get away. Serious. I gotta get away. I cannot have no fear. I got these haters hating left and right over here. I gotta get away. You know this chick don't play. I need to pack my shit and sell down to Montego Bay. I gotta get away. I cannot have no fear. I got these haters hating left and right over here. I gotta get away. You know this chick don't play. I need to pack my shit and sell down to Montego Bay. I need to get away from haters and all procrastinators and all you closet fakers. You get it right. Just because I blew up like dynamite. Ooh, I'm out of sight. Little sister rocking all night. Yeah, I got a lot of pressure with my stress, you see. And everybody on my turn depending on me. Please let me be. I'm only one person, you know. I'm about to be like a postal worker. I'm about to blow. And that's for sure. I gotta find a better way. Well, I'm about to have it my way like you can. But I ain't gonna quit because I'm too legit. I'm a master at this hip-hop game, I must admit. Why you mad? Please get a grip. And don't trip and don't slip, cause I'll flip and bust you in the lip. Or you might get pistol whipped. Now I'm just playing. But step the legal course and quick there, but don't play. That's why sister gotta get away. What the hell? Cause I ain't trying to waste my life living in some cell. So I'ma pack my stuff because I had enough. Do you really think I'm playing? Then call my bluff. I gotta get away. I cannot have no fear. I got these haters hating left and right over here. I gotta get away. You know this chick don't play. I need to pack my shit and sell down to Montego Bay.
Life can be brutal. Life can be unforgiving. If I had to sum up in one word the difference between the greats and the average, the difference between the successful and the nobodies of the world, one word, one attribute to describe the difference: discipline. If you don't have the discipline, you can forget about the trophy. You can forget about the success, the greatness. All champions have discipline. It's the discipline to work hard. You know, not when everyone is watching, but when no one is watching. When the fans aren't there. When the coach isn't there. When it's just you and your character. The discipline to eat strong, healthy foods when you have other tempting options. When those around you might not be so strong. The discipline to say no when those around you choose to be average. The discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it. And you won't get it. Push through the pain. On the other side is growth. When pain comes, that means it's time to show character. Show me your character. Remain disciplined. Stay strong. When it all seems hopeless, keep plugging away. Nothing can stop you if you don't stop for anything. Don't stop for anything. Never break your discipline. Remain faithful to yourself and your vision. When it gets painful, push harder. Push through the pain. You gotta have the discipline to do 11 when your opponent stops at 10. The discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it. And you won't get it. Show your character. Remain disciplined. Stay strong. Don't say why the pain. Don't say why me. Say try me. Say is that all you've got? Give me more. Keep plugging away when there seems to be no hope of victory. when you don't see the results. Hang in there. Be strong. Be brave. Remain disciplined. And your time will come.
Greatness cannot be achieved without obsession. If you want to be the best, you must be obsessed with it. If you want to be the best anchor man, you must be. You have no choice. There's no other way around it. There's no easy way to do it. You have to be obsessed with that shit. Can't get away from it. Obsession. So I know a little bit about getting to the top. I also know a little bit about falling from the top. In 2005, I had open heart surgery. During the course of that surgery, I passed away, flatlined, died, whatever you want to call it, 3 times. I used to ask myself, I used to wonder to myself, I used to ask the good Lord, I used to pray, why did this have to happen to me? I felt like I was a pretty good person. For a year and a half after my surgery, 18 months, 6 months I had to spend in a wheelchair. 6 more months, I had to sleep sitting down on the floor with my back up against the wall. Because if I laid down, I couldn't breathe. They had to cut my diaphragm during the surgery. Whole lot of complications. Anyway, I'd sit there, I'd ask the good Lord, why? Why did I have to go through this? Why did you do this to me? And it got so bad. It was so bad. The pain was so bad. My hurt was so bad. So I used to say, Lord, if I'm gonna have to live like this for the rest of my life, then just take me. I went to one of the many doctor visits that I had at the VA hospital. The young doctor approached me, came up to me and said, CT, I heard that you used to be the champion of the world. And I raised my head up, but I had a little inkling of pride still left. And I said, yes, I'm the one that you heard about. I'm the one that they told stories about. I'm CT Fletcher. He said, what in the happened to you? If that doctor was here today, I would thank him, because his snide comment is what made me determined to no longer ask God, why did he do this to me? From that day on, I wanted to prove that I was still CT Fletcher. I'm not down, I'm not done, I'm not through. It's over when I say it's over. So, my focus, my drive changed. And I no longer had to ask myself why. So I tell you today, I called, when I was preparing to be the world champion, when I wanted to be the champion, I called it my magnificent obsession. I was magnificently obsessed with being the best. I stand here today and I tell you, I have a new magnificent obsession. I'll tell you, first of all, that everything I went through, every beating I got, every nose that was broken, every bone that was broken, all the suffering I went through in my recovery to come back, all the times I couldn't breathe, I rushed to the emergency, it was all It was every minute of it was worth it. It was all worth it. It was nothing. So no longer do I ask the good Lord why. I thank him. I thank him.
What's up, everybody? Once again, it's Brand Man Sean, and this video is brought to you by BrandmanNetwork.com because I signed myself. Now, this video is actually inspired by a lot of the members of BrandmanNetwork.com because, man, I'll be on calls with artists and, next thing you know, you see them pick up like a newborn baby right here, or I'll get an email like, yo, I can't do this week. I actually am having a baby right now, or I'm riding the car, hear kids in the back, or they'll be on the call, like the cooking for the kids. So it just made me think about family, right? Just building with a family in mind. And it's something that I've been going through for a while now, but it's gotten even more serious for me lately. So from that sense, I'm always feeling the artists when I see them because they're serious about it. They're making sure they get their work done, but they still got to do what they have to do when it comes to their family, especially when it comes to the kids. And to me, it's not enough to just say, you know what, no matter what I got going on in my business, family matters more than me, so I'm just going to drop everything going on with business if family is necessary. It takes a lot more than that personal mentality and you feeling that way personally to actually run this ship successfully. How do I know that? Well, I had to learn it myself, and it wasn't that easy, not personally, for me to make that adjustment. So here are 3 tips that I've personally learned and started to apply and actually seen real benefit from that I think will be helpful for others as well. Number 1, you need to share your vision. We already know that we need to have a vision for whatever we're doing, right? Where we're going. That's going to help in business in general, but you need to make sure you actually share that with your family. And when I say share the vision, I mean the plan as well, right? Share it with the people who matter. Even kids, they can understand certain things, like if you tell them, but at least share the vision of where you want to go and the plan on how you want to get there. Because when you're not working for somebody, right, it's sometimes unclear how you're going to get to where you're going to say. And we're so used to people saying so many things that they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and not doing it, not following up. Sometimes people don't necessarily even take you seriously when you say you're going to do it, or when you say that you're working on something. They don't know and they don't see the work, and it's not this traditional thing that they're familiar with. It needs to be clarified in just a true laid out plan, and that needs to be communicated to them. Which brings me to number 2. Talk business with the family. And what do I mean by that? Well, one thing that I did, especially in the beginning, was I felt like, when I'm at work, right, I'm working so hard and I'm deep in this energy, and I know it's taking away a lot from everything else, right? When I'm spending this time, family doesn't get this from me. So whenever I actually got a chance to be around family, right, and the people I cared about, then I would flip the switch completely. I wouldn't even talk about it. And I thought, that was a positive thing, right? They don't want to hear about this. They already are losing me to this thing, so they don't want to hear about this. But what I found is that just leaves them in the dark, right? And over time, there continues to be this disconnect with this thing that's apparently a huge part of your life. So now they don't know what to do with that, right? They can't help you even if they would like to. And at the same time, you feel this disconnect of lack of understanding, right? And you being the person setting off on this vision, you being the person who's working on this, you're the leader in that area. You have to take responsibility for the fact that your vision is not communicated, right? People don't understand you, just like any employee or somebody who's on your team. Any lack of understanding is your fault. You have to over communicate. I know for a lot of y'all artists, that's not easy. And I know for a lot of y'all managers, it might be a little bit more easier, but still it's easy to forget. So keep this in mind. Over communicate, over communicate, over communicate. The more they know, the more they understand about your business, and the more they're able to see that, the easier it'll be for you to even be able to make certain decisions without feeling guilty, because you'll be able to see how they're able to help you and be on board with whatever decision that is. And tip number 3, put your family on a calendar. I know it might sound weird, it might feel weird. As a matter of fact, like a few years ago, when my girl first found out she was on my calendar, it didn't really go too well at first. She felt kind of weird about it, but over time, she realized that was how seriously I took the relationship, where at first it just felt like you don't value the time, or you don't just make the decision without it being on your calendar. It felt like more business transactional, which I can understand. But the relevance of this is just because when you know you have things going on in business, you're building things, you know, as an artist, you got to make certain moves. And especially when this is your extra time, right? Might not even be your main job. This is your extra time, and things can fall by the wayside easily. So I had to get to the point, as many of you will or probably already are, where if it's not on the calendar, then I'm probably not going to do it, right? I only am focusing on executing these things that are listed here, because I can't just start hopping off doing these random things that just keep popping up. I need to stay on a plan, stay on some sort of regimen. And another benefit of that is just the fact that when you are working for yourself, right, or doing something for yourself, once again, it might not be your main job. It could be your side job that you're working on becoming your main job as an artist, as a producer, engineer, whatever that is. People a lot of times feel like, yo, you know, you got your own schedule, so why are you working so much? Or you can come do this, or you can come pick me up, or you can do whatever, because they feel like, you know, you're an entrepreneur, this is your business, you can take whatever time. That's kind of what we always hear when we are in the system of just working, right? That traditional system, we hear entrepreneurship, freedom. However, a lot of times it's hard to understand and really calibrate the fact that at the beginning, especially, it's kind of the opposite. You have to work a lot more, because when you stop, everything stops. Where in a traditional job situation, you leave, yeah, they might be mad at you or something like that. Your boss might not like the fact that you took off, or they could be completely fine with it, but the business doesn't shut down, right? Because you're not in that type of position. You're not in that level of a position. As a matter of fact, a lot of these companies, the CEO can leave and just be gone, and maybe even the CEO could die or something like that, but the business is already set forth. Pretty much 10 times out of 10, if your business is just starting out, it's not in a place like that. So keeping that calendar, right, and letting people know that this is your calendar, even sharing that calendar, is something that could be extremely helpful to not only you, to keep you on track and to keep you organized and in a state of execution. It can also be helpful for keeping a level of clarity with those people who are necessary in your life to actually be able to be on board and support you, without having to have as much struggle. There's always going to be struggles. Of course, we know that. There's always going to be those struggles, but those 3 things have helped me out personally. There's some other things in mind that I'm working on. I'm working to develop. I'll do another video update sometime after I feel like I've seen personal results from that as well. That's how I like to do pretty much a lot of these videos. So shout out to y'all on BrandmanNetwork.com who are hustling, doing y'all thing. Y'all really did truly inspire this video. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those of y'all who get on the calls with kids in your arms or are cooking and got kids yelling at you left and right. I salute you. I salute you. As always, this video is brought to you by BrandmanNetwork.com, because I signed myself. If you like this video, go ahead to the like button. If you like it, might as well share it. And if you're not, subscribe. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button.
I've been feeling like the PE logo in the crosshair scope because of my promos, but really it's because of my dope shows. Even haters admit it, Nitro got dope flows. You know what I heard through the grapevine is they don't like rap music, but they like mine. Yeah, I hear this type of thing all the time. I'm the exception to the rule. I don't argue with fools. 8 bars in, I'm just warming it up. Crisscross style, Mac Daddy it up. I got a little old older, a tidbit wiser. My stylist keep me fresh with the vest or the visor. I don't make a move till I talk to my advisor. D Brown, hold me down, gotta get this money, man. Why you at it? Fix that ticket, 30 and a 20, man. Shit, I'm always coming off some money, man. I heard that I'm this, yeah, and I'm that. Get my name out your trap, I heard that I'm this, yeah, and I'm that. Keep my name out your trap, homeboy. Now when I say keep it moving, man.
The struggle, I've been there, I did that. Your last time thought I told you I ain't looking back. Nah, never that, I gotta get mine. I told you this is the year, get it clear, now it's time for me to shine. So how do you feel when all your money's spent? You just had to pay rent, and you still pulling out the lint. Yo, you be working every day and night, that ain't right. You can't buy yourself nothing, be making you tired. And then time is against you, and make you have to do what you gotta do. Yo, you be sitting dreaming of the day when you can have it your way and be a king like BK. So what the hood do? We gotta take that. Nobody giving us nothing, nah, I ain't running. It's time for the take back, so take that. I want all my issues to hurt that, that's true fact. Did you hear that? You heard that? Now is the time. Stay independent, put it down when you rhyme. Put it down. Commodity is hip hop, and that's for me. Nah, never that. I won't stop. Did you hear that? You heard now is the time. Stay independent, put it down when you rhyme. Put it down. Commodity is hip hop, and that's for me. Nah, never that. I won't stop. I told you last time that I won't stop. I won't stop till the album drops. Chiffon. It's time for me to flip it like you flip them packs. I'm about to flip this music and go and handle that. Jason, I ain't going on no lockdown for you to try to get control of me. Please, how you sound? I'm independent, CHIFFON111. Just Google me, I'm telling you my struggles are done. I've been through the poverty, I've been broken, that's no joke. That's why nothing will be stopped. Nah, never that. They don't really know when there's no dough. You ain't got no bread that really make you fed. Well, now all that's dead. Time to believe and achieve. It's time to get ahead. It's time. Did you hear what I said? It's time to bust all them struggles loose. Now we got the juice. Did you hear that? You heard. Now is the time. Stay independent. Put it down when you rhyme. Put it down. The commodity is hip hop, and that's for me. Nah, never that. I won't stop. Did you hear that? You heard. Now is the time. Stay independent. Put it down when you rhyme. Put it down. The commodity is hip hop, and that's for me. Nah, never that. I won't stop. In the struggle, just hold your head, soldier. You've been through it all, make you hard like a boulder. I thought I told you, never quit. No matter what, all your struggles, you still the ish. And when you look at yourself, know who you are. If you reppin' from the hood, by far you're a superstar. I'm ready, we in there with no fear. CEO, did I make myself clear? I'm about my business. Your hashtag underground, yo, what is this? It's our time, let's put it down with it rhyme. You already know, you be like ready, set, I be like, here we go. I'm getting in position, I'ma take that. The struggles are now over, I ain't looking back. Just know I got your back and that's all day. It's a fact for the hood that I don't play. Did you hear that? You heard. Now is the time. Stay independent, put it down when you rhyme. Put it down. Commodity is hip hop, and that's for me. Nah, never that. I won't stop. Did you hear that? You heard. Now is the time. Stay independent, put it down when you rhyme. Put it down. Commodity is hip hop, and that's for me. Nah, never that. I won't stop. Never that. Can't stop.